How's it going, guys? It's PoetryStud, and welcome to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I am so pumped to play this game. I've been waiting to play this game on the channel for quite a while now. I just haven't gotten around to buying it. And if you don't know, the Binding of Isaac Rebirth is a roguelike dungeon crawler. That's what I'm thinking of. Dungeon crawler game. It's gotten a lot of success. It was an indie game. It still is an indie game technically, and it's the sequel to The Binding of Isaac. Let's get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and start talking about it. I actually already had a second save file. I only played like 3 or 4 games to kind of get a feel for the game, but we're gonna start a new file because I want it to be, you know, fresh. See, you can see it. Nothing. There ain't nothing. These you start with. But anyways, let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. I'm so pumped. So there's Isaac, Magdalene, Cain, Judas, Eve, Samson, Azazel, and Lazarus. And these guys are all locked. In fact, yeah, like Maggie, you have to have, there's just different criteria. Cain, 55 pennies. Let's get right into it, though. This is going to be really fun. Like, I played this game only a little bit, but I already love it a lot, and I hope you guys will enjoy it with me. So let's get right into it. So it's very, very fluid with the movement. It's a little slippery in my opinion, but from first time playing the game, but I really like it, the movement. Then you shoot tears with the tears. By the way, the storyline, I'll talk about it later, but there really is no storyline. It's a very replayable game, and so yeah, let's go ahead and get into our first room here. I really love the way the combat works. It just flows smoothly, and as you see, there's little enemies. They're jumping around. These guys don't shoot, but the tears that I have can only reach so far. So I kind of got to get close to them. I start off with 1 bomb as Isaac. If you look at the top left, you'll see all the consumables I have. If by the way, if you're new to the game, I'm saying this for you. But if you're not new to the game, I'm sorry that you are being tortured with all the stuff that you already know. Like if you already play the game or if you've seen other people play it. The reason I'm actually playing The Binding of Isaac is because, like, one of my favorite YouTubers, debatably my favorite YouTuber of all time, Northern Lion, he plays it. Oh, okay, it's getting really framey there for a sec. Sometimes it does that. Normally I just have to leave the room. So here we have our first item room, it's called. This is the poop. I've watched enough of Northern Lion and some other YouTubers to know that the poop is a terrible spacebar item. You basically have an item that you can use constantly called a spacebar item. I won't really get too far into the mechanics of the game, but you know, I poop, and poop comes out, and you can shoot the poop, and, okay, these red fires, I know that these things will shoot at you, and I know actually quite a bit of the game, so if it sounds like I'm trying to dumb it down, I'm really not. I don't like this room, but I just haven't played the game myself, so I don't want it to seem like I know a lot about the game, because I don't, but at the same time, I've watched it so much that I kind of have a feel for it, and it's kind of funny. Oh, see, look, I already took damage. First damage of the series right there. I was hoping I would get, all the way to the final boss. If you look up there, up at the top, not the top right, I was gonna say the top right, up at the, to the 2 tiles to the left of where that guy is, and like 2 up. Oh, come on, I can't hit him. Anyways, oh, it's getting framey again. I don't know why it does that. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why it gets framey. If you see that there is a tinted rock, it's called, and if I blow it up, which I should be able to do, yeah, it gives me a spirit heart, which does not fill my red heart containers up. Let's go ahead and get the key. I don't want to get that spirit heart yet. The reason why is because of something I'll explain later. If you're new to the game, then basically, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the origin of the game, and you guys can kind of watch the gameplay to get a feel for it. Basically, the Binding of Isaac, the first one came out like 3 or 4 years ago, 3 years ago, I think. And this one, it was really successful, and that's why this one came out. It's because the guy who made the game, he wanted to, do a follow-up. And I've heard really good things about this game. Everyone says it's a lot better than the first. Almost everyone. I don't know. I don't know many people who've actually played the game, because it's still an indie game. It is successful for an indie game, but it's still an indie game, and it still has not had success on the level of like a AAA game, but it's still been a very successful little franchise, and it's interesting. There's going to be an expansion coming out for Rebirth soon. For my channel, I'm hoping to play this as kind of like a filler series, but not really a filler series. I wouldn't do it justice. It's going to be a full series. It's just going to be that it's not story based, which makes it a lot easier for me to kind of push out content when I don't have anything else going on. Because like Shadow of Mordor, it's like I might have one video already edited, but the other one before it hasn't come out yet. So I gotta kind of space it out. Binding of Isaac, I can just put them up whenever, because there's no story, really. It just got framey again. I don't know why it gets framey in some rooms, and then it just is fine the next. But, you know, let's go ahead and face our first boss. Okay, it's Gemini. So Gemini is the boss I've been fighting almost exclusively at the beginning of my time playing it. Since this is a brand new file, we don't have lots of the bosses unlocked yet. But I've been fighting this guy like every single time. He's a little bit annoying. In fact, I'm going to place a bomb there. Oh, come on. And I screwed it up. I threw it. I threw the match. GG. GG. Yeah. Yeah, you just got trapped by my poop. How does that feel, bruh? Yo, bruh. Woo. You see that little guy, the little Gemini. He's the annoying one. He shoots. The big Gemini's not so bad. The little Gemini, I almost died to him one time. I've not yet died to this boss, but I have gotten close. I got like 1 hit away from death. So this guy, I have 5 hits until I die, basically. Let's talk about the lore of the game, if you want to call it that. Basically, the Binding of Isaac is a story where your mom goes crazy and then she like tries to kill you, and so you run away. It's biblical references. I love some of the biblical references. They're kind of funny. Also, there's just a lot of random items. So I don't know why it gets so framey sometimes, and I really am apologetic, and then it just goes away for some reason. Let's get this. This is HP. So if you'll notice now, we have 4 containers of HP. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to come back down here. Let's might as well shoot the poop. Also a term for masturbating in a certain way, but we're not going to get into that. I'm just teasing, by the way. So that's kind of gross. Anyways, we're going to go down to the next floor. So if you'll see during this little vignette, there's like 6 floors, and on the last one there's a boss. And so it's interesting because there's like 6 floors that you go through, and then you unlock more after that. But for now, at the beginning of the game, I did on a new save file, you know, there's nothing unlocked, and all I have is the 6th floor. So the games will probably be kind of short, although since I'm kind of taking some more time to talk about the game and stuff in this one, then it'll probably be a lot longer than normal. Also, I might die in some, which will, you know, as you would guess, that'll kind of shorten the length of the video. One thing I really like about this game already is the replayability, you know? Like, you don't have, I'm not going to bother shooting all those fires. The replayability is insane. Like, you can get in a million different combinations and still have a good time playing the game. You can also, like, You don't have to make a series out of it that's story-based, like I said earlier. You can just get on and play for a while and then do another episode. It's so fun. Oh my gosh, this frame rate. Oh, it's so terrible. Well, give me a second. Excuse me. I just want to, I want to see if I can actually fix it real quick. I really am apologetic. I have it in 60 frames per second, which is one reason why it's actually probably going a little slow. I'm going to make it full screen. It might have just messed up for you guys for a second, but now I can see it better. Oh crap, this is looking bad. Okay, we're good. Anyways, it's a really cool little dungeon crawler type game that I like. Like when I was a kid, and I'm still a kid, I'm only 17, but when I was like 12, me and my stepbrothers would play Gauntlet together, and that was like one of our favorite games to play. Why am I even going this way? Excuse me. Oh crap, I just glitched out that spike thing. Yeah, like, let's see. Right now I'm actually looking for the item room. I have to get, there it is. Okay, so we're gonna kill these little dingus wads, and yeah, so let's go. Yeah, so I kind of lost my train of thought there for a second, but I'm taking a lot of dumb damage, by the way. Yeah, like this is like seriously bad. Let's just cool it for a sec, and we will get back into the flow of things. So let's talk a little bit more about the game. The stars card, that's an interesting part of this game. There's tarot cards that you can use. They all have different effects. Okay, so this, I believe this is how to jump. No, it's telepathy for dummies. I get the books mixed up still. I mean, I haven't played the game for long, so you can kind of forgive me. So I believe if we pop it, I don't know what it did, but that was weird. I guess it gives you homing shots, I think, for a room. I'm not sure, actually. Probably should have waited to use it for a boss. Why am I going back to that room? I don't want to go to that room ever again. let's go and fight the boss. Okay, so it's Monstro. I fought this guy in my off-camera play, just as I fought Gemini. The reason why I'm not actually continuing with the mode that the file that I used before, like off camera, is because I wanted to be a fresh experience with you guys. I didn't want to, like, have to fake any of the reactions, which some of them still will be because I've gotten like 3 items already, but seriously, like, there's like 400 items. You guys won't mind if I already saw 3 items without you. Oh, come on. This is bad. This is getting bad. I don't want to die to Monstro. He's really not that hard. He just jumps and stuff. But, anyways, it's interesting because, yeah, like, I've watched Northern Lion play a lot of the game, and so I know a lot of items, but I want to kind of figure out how to use them with you guys, so I'm not going to play much off-camera, I don't think. I'm going to try to keep most of it for the on-camera play. But yeah, like, Northern Lion, I watched a lot of his gameplay of it, and I really liked the game. That's why I bought it, and so talk about that if you're talking about, like, YouTubers actually affecting the gaming market. But anyways, okay, so we unlocked a new item, Monstrous Tooth. Let's get this. This is growth hormones. Okay, so we got damage and what was it? Growth? Yeah, wait, what was it? Crap. I just saw it. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the next floor. I don't think there's much to be gained from this. Let us continue in our little journey. So I'm expecting that these videos will be anywhere from 30 minutes to 45, maybe 15 earlier in the series while I'm still learning about the game, because I still got to learn the mechanics and stuff. Once I get better, though, I probably will start dying less, and so the videos will be longer average because, when I'm just starting, then I'm going to be dying a lot. I can just tell you that. I'm going to die in quite a few episodes at the beginning of the series, but that'll be okay, I think, because it'll be shorter videos, give you guys more time to get used to it, But yeah, so let's go ahead and, oh, I forgot about that. I even knew that champion did that. Those are called champions, the ones that have a different tint, They kind of, have a different tint, and then they have a special effect happen when they die. Yeah, so like I said, the videos are going to be a little bit shorter. I'm going to try and come at you with them fairly frequently, but, I'm also going to be planning on doing... No, there's not even reason to shoot those. Okay, these guys are annoying. They spawn on a whole bunch of little flies and stuff. And the flies are annoying. The black ones aren't that annoying, but sometimes they can be more annoying if they get trapped somewhere. So you can use a bomb to actually make a little bridge there. Okay, so this is sad bombs. Yes, that's a nice pickup because now it gives me enough bombs to pick this up. Should be good to go and get this. Yeah, and it paid for itself. Definitely was worth it. I got a key as well, which are pretty useful. Okay, so these guys are annoying little doofus heads. That red one, he shoots a lot of bullets. Okay, so it's interesting because this game has definitely like some bullet hell type elements to it. If you don't know what a bullet hell game is, it's a game that kind of just has a ton of bullets on the screen, which is why it's called a bullet hell game. Oh, the damage is out of control in a bad way too. Not out of control in a good way. That's kind of what your mom was last night. But anyways, okay, we have 20 cents. So something I've learned from Northern Lion is that once you hit 15 cents, that's the limit for where you have a good limit. So this is the shop. You can buy stuff from the shop, and more importantly, you can donate. And donating unlocks items as well as eventually makes the shop selection bigger. So it's interesting. Like, eventually you can have like 6 items, I think it is. Piggy bank is that one. It just gives you more gold, I believe, over the course of the run. I really don't think it'd be worth it. So let's go ahead and get this pills, and we'll use the pills here. Tears down, that's actually not good. Tears is the speed at which you fire. That's not a good stat to lose. You want to keep that high so you can shoot. See, it's all, I don't know if it's a notable difference or not, but seems noticeable to me. Come on, darn it. That was really dumb play there. By the way, my friend Pagan Gods, you guys may or may not know him. He and I were talking. He is the Binding of Isaac. He's another big Northern Lion fan. He has... Oh, he is the Binding of Isaac too. Okay, let's time to use this on this one. I need to take care of these enemies. These bomb flies explode, and this guy's just a doofus head. And yeah, so anyways, my friend Pagan Gods, he was telling me that this game is really hard to commentate over because he had tried it once before, I guess, and a couple times before, and he said it was hard to commentate over, and I did believe him, but I had never Okay, yeah, I know he might be watching this, but so I believed him, but I had never actually seen it for myself, you know, so I wasn't sure how hard it would be because I realized that this is a pretty intense game. It's relaxed, I like to call it, but it's also at the same time very difficult, and yeah, so it's interesting. It is kind of hard to commentate over, so I'm sorry if my commentary is lacking as more than it is on other videos. Another interesting thing about this series, well, see that red stuff there is called creeping. You're not supposed to walk on it, but I just did. Let's wait a sec. Like I said, these videos, I'm kind of being a little repetitive now. These videos are going to be a little longer, but I like it. It gives me more time to kind of talk to you guys about random stuff while I'm playing, as well as the mechanics of the game, which is something I will not have enough time to go over everything with in this first game. I'm a little scared to fight this boss, honestly. But another thing I completely forgot to talk to you guys about is secret rooms. There's lots of times there's secret rooms in places that have I've picked up on the mechanics. It's usually in places where it's bordered by 3 rooms. Let's see. There it is. So you can blow it up, and okay, so that was not the worst payout. It was really not the worst. Not the best. Not the best, mind you. Not the worst either, though. This run right now, I would say, has a 20% chance of success. So it's interesting because when you first start the game, your goal is to get to Mom, to get through 6 floors and then beat Mom, and then after that you can start to unlock more. I'm not sure if I'll even be able to make it to Mom in this run. It might be a couple runs before I actually beat the game for the first time, because unless you make it to Mom, it counts as a loss. So Gertie, I think at the beginning of the game when you have oh, this is a special type of Gertie. I know this one because Northernlion always talks about how this one is, oh my gosh, I'm about to die. Northernlion always talks about how this one is, oh my gosh, it's so many, so many. I really don't like this. Northernlion always talks about how this one is the one that doesn't ever shoot at you, it just spawns enemies, which is really good actually, but I'm still like dying anyways, which is so bad. Oh, that's so scary. Oh, I am so scared by these things down here. No, I need to kill it. Oh my gosh, so like I am so scared right now, but I'm not hitting him. I gotta go down here. Oh, I'm so scared. If I just got into like 1 or 2 red hearts to fill in those containers I got, I would be so much more secure. Oh, he does shoot. He just hardly ever shoots. No, this is so bad. And I died. Well, guys, there's some interesting mechanics in this game. I really like it. I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I'm not gonna restart because like I can show you, I can just restart here and stuff. But I'm gonna leave that for the next game. I really enjoy this game so far. I hope you guys do too. I was gonna say something earlier. I didn't get a chance. So let me take a second here and say that I'm gonna be doing this series for like off and on when I have no other stuff to upload, but also just when I feel like it, you know. And also, I'm planning on eventually doing a co-op series with Pagan Gods, where we're gonna do a race type thing where we use the seed in the video, which by the way I probably should have looked at and written down for you guys if you want to play along. I'll talk about more that in the next video, but like me and Pagan Gods eventually are gonna do a thing where we're gonna race kind of and both have the same seed and see what comes of it. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Go ahead and leave a like, help me and support this series. I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day, and goodbye.